Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting out west in the American League, the Royals halted their 6-game losing streak as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-4. The Tampa Bay Rays amassed 14 hits in the game as they nabbed the extra innings win over the Mariners 4-3. The Angels knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 7-3. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Rangers combined for a 4-hitter as they got the home victory against the Astros 2-0. Asher Wojciechowski grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as the Orioles downed the Blue Jays 2-0. The Red Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-5. The Detroit Tigers had 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 5-2. The Marlins racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 3-2. The Washington Nationals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-0. The Mets hit 3 long balls as they defeated the visiting Yankees 4-2. The Brewers catcher, number 9, drove in 3, helping Milwaukee down Philadelphia 4-1. They now have 5 straight wins. Jose Quintana won his 4th game thus far, leading the Cubbies to a win over the Pirates 3-2. The Cardinals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 2-1. The Colorado Rockies got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-2. Freddie Freeman smacked 3 doubles in the game as the Braves took care of the Dodgers 3-2. He is among the NL leaders in on-base percentage. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball coming up next. Trevor Cahill will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, when you think of Trevor Cahill, you think of one thing: power, sinker. A lot of guys around the league refer to this guy as he throws a bowling ball. Sinker, slider guy, two-pitch guy, will occasionally throw a changeup. The key to Trevor Cahill, getting that power sinker in the strike zone. And if he is, you're going to see a boatload of ground balls.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on them this afternoon on the road?
You know, walking around the cage before BP, Matty, one thing jumped out at me. This team's last in runs, and when you look at the lineup, they are well aware of it. They don't want to create that clubhouse divide where it's pitching staff on one side of the room and offense on the other, and the pitchers feel like they have to be perfect all the time. This offense is better than this, and it has to start today.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. Davis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Whit Merrifield. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Baker is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. KC down in order. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Danny Duffy will be the starter for the Royals in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, man, you got to love what Jonathan Lucroy does for this offense. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Now the A's designated hitter, Matt Chapman. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety. And right now, this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt. And I don't know how much more rain this field can take. The 1-1. Line to the right side.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of work.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Chris.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's set and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Now the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that Cade, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Baker, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Duffy sets. Here it comes. Here's a strike. Duffy has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball.
The 0-2 delivery. Heading out towards shallow right. Orlando's under it, and that retires the side. A's strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Salvador Perez.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Into the box now, Chesler Cuthbert, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. He's set. Here it comes. On a rope to the second baseman.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Stanford grad, so you know he's got the smarts and the baseball acumen to get it done out there. Big middle of the order bat, big time arm from right field as well.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Alex Gordon. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. So 1-1. Strike two, swinging.
1-2.
The 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. Simeon's got it. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan Goins. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Cut fastball, and it's by him. 1-1. Bonifacio at third with 2 away. And that one just missed outside.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And the pitch on 2-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals settle for just the one. On now to the bottom of the second. The Royals are on top, 1-0. Next up for the A's, Jonathan Lucroy. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's just 2 for 9.
Lucroy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Marcus.
Standing in, Marcus Semien. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup in for a strike. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And this is fouled at the plate. Skied into straightaway right. Orlando's on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And let's take a look at Alex Gordon. Originally drafted as a third baseman out of the University of Nebraska, he's had to move to the outfield. Not only move there, but now he's a multiple Gold Glove winner with unbelievable range and a strong, accurate arm.
So striding in, Josh Begley. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Stepping into the box, Roberto Garcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. There is Escobar. A jumping catch at second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The A's strand one. It remains 1-0. At the plate, Michael King, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Michael King.
And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one gone in the inning now, and it's time for a look at the standings in the AL West. You just see where the A's find themselves entering play here today. Digging in for his second at-bat, Paulo Orlando. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike over the outside. Part of the plate. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In there, strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Ready for another chance? Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bonifacio. Esterone straight back, but he has it for the first out. So with 1 gone in the inning, time for a check of the American League Central standings as you see where the Royals sit entering play today. Digging in to try it again, Matt Chapman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now the catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in. and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Jed Lowry will be next. One out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but this will get fouled, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swinging a soft liner, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tough, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Into the box, Jed Lowry.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Orlando is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Duffy sets. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Chapman is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis. 2 out with the man at first. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. A bounce it to the left side. Cuthbert fields it cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Riding in once again, Whit Merrifield as we begin the top of the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Popped him up.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador Perez.
So one away now, and here comes the catcher, Salvador Perez. First offering on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Perez is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And as you can see there on the lower part of your screen, that total places him 3rd best on this Royals ball club. So striding forward now, Jorge Bonifacio. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. Swing and a line drive. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Bonifacio rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Royals 1 and the A's 0. Now at the plate, Ryan Baker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Ryan Baker.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, D'Lo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Now a snap throw to first. Runner's back. In now, Jonathan Lucroy. In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Wow, 1 pitch ago, he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
The 1-0. Hit in the air to right field. Merrifield ranging into shallow right. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Leads a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line toward the alley in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Standing in now, Josh Begley. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Nero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Roberto Garcia is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Cuthbert gloves it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Alex Gordon.
The pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Lucroy is calling for it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Ryan.
So here's the Royals DH. Ryan Goins comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Left side, but well foul. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And it's 1-1. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And that misses 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2 and 2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
The next 3-2. Right side, but it's well foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard ground ball to third. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and Cahill's looking sharp here. 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael King.
Ready now, Michael King. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Here's the pitch.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
The 1-2. Fouled off. One run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Hit in the air to right field.
Heading after it is Piscotty.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. KC down in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. So the lineup flips over, and digging
Leading
in,
off for the
Stephen
A's.
Piscotty. No hits to
Right
this point.
fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
He's set, and the pitch. Grounded to short. Escobar has it. And the throw takes the first baseman right into the charging path of the base runner, but he's able to make a nice swipe tag to record the first out.
Designated hitter.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. To short. Played on the backhand. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Here's Jed Lowry now, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll fall behind now to 1 and 2. Duffy sets. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a little tapper. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Merrifield is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More of the show, Saturday baseball, after this. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Baker giving chase. 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
Ready for another chance. Alcides Escobar. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And that one right down Main Street.
0-1's the count.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. To 1 and 2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hot shot down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
there's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the two-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Here's Chris Davis now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here's the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Bonifacio has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first down.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulled softly out toward right. Orlando is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Jonathan Lucroy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Lucroy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Popped him up. King is there, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. J.J. Tierney is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 59.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Tierney, 23 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Baker is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Cuthbert.
Digging in and looking for more, Chesler Cuthbert. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Bases are empty, one man out. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Cuthbert is retired, 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box now, Alex Gordon. As he'll take a look at the pitch, too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
2-2.
2-2.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Hot shot on the ground to short. Lowry's got it on the first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Marcus Semien. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Alex Noseworthy
enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out. As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Tapped down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Missed with a slider.
back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 2-2. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Semien rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score is the runner from first.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Stepping in now, Roberto Garcia, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. King is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Fegley over at second. Piscotty is over at first with 1 away. Hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-0 count. The pitch. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. The throw home. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer is not gonna do too much damage.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he lines it out to center, and that will get down as he delivers the big one here. It's a base hit. The run scores from second, make it 5-1, and he is in there.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Into the box, Ryan Baker, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Orlando on his horse. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
21.
Riding in once again, Jonathan Lucroy. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bonifacio's under it, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the A's. Maybe the best fans in baseball right there, and they're loving it at the 5 and dime. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Digging in once again, Ryan Goins. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Fegley corrals it, and the throw is in time. Goins retired, and there's one away. Ready for another shot now, Michael King. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And he takes a cold strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Chopper foul. Ready on 1 and 2. Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Hit back up the middle. Simeon's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. KC down in order. They're down here 5-1. Blaine Boyer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Blaine Boyer.
Ready once again, Marcus Semien. The head-to-head line with Blaine Boyer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Marcus Semien.
First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Boyer, a native of Georgia. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here. And he goes and chops this one out towards second.
Merrifield brings it in.
And that's out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next up for the A's, Josh Fegley, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Right over the middle, knee high. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Bonifacio, and that retires the side. A's are gone in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
I always say hitting is a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, second baseman.
Our coordinating producer Chris Gill tells me in my headset to tell you not to miss our post-game highlights. That'll come your way at the conclusion of matters here this afternoon right here on the show. With Merrifield next to hit. He doubled his last time through. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Ryan Butcher answers the call from dugout. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Now the 1-0. Hit to third. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit toward the hole. Garcia is up with it. Throw on to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over. 5-1 the final total in today's game. The Oakland A's put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. J.J. Tierney.